moment, though. Igal, what did you
No
make?
baby duties today. No baby duties today. You forgot about your baby, man. Go watch the baby.
Yo, Alex, don't make it personal. You're mad because your team lost, but you can cry me a goddamn river. I don't give a shit. Chelsea are bottle jobs, absolute bottle jobs. You guys are absolute bottle jobs. Every single time, you guys absolutely lose in every single cup final. And you have the audacity to talk shit.
Every single cup final, we won the championship.
Alex, I'm going to mute you. Please let people finish what they're saying. Go.
Talk about your own team's performance. And you know what? Gary Neville said it eloquently, guys. He called them the blue billion-pound bottle jobs that they are. So don't ever chat shit when you guys keep losing. You're gonna come here with your UCL trophy pictures. No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. Every time you show up to Wembley, you guys lose. And Liverpool, this game, I love this game. Every time I see Chelsea-Liverpool, I love it. It's one of the best games to watch. So entertaining, back and forth. Every single time misses. You never know who's going to win until the end. But guess what? You know because of the cup final, Chelsea's going to lose. And you know Liverpool are going to end up winning. And I got to give it to Liverpool. I got to give it to Van Dijk. I got to give it to Jurgen Klopp. These guys always find a way in these kind of games. And today, I knew the moment it went to the second half, 0-0, and Chelsea didn't take their chances in the first half, that the game was done. It was buried. Liverpool are the best team in second halves in Europe. Nobody's better than them in the second half. Every time they get to the second half, you almost guarantee they're going to win if it's a close game. So at this moment in time, if you don't go into a lead in going into the second half against Liverpool, you're going to lose. And Alex, and to all the Chelsea fans, cry me a goddamn effing river, because I want you guys to go trophyless again, because you guys don't deserve shit. Pochettino's a bottle job. All you guys are shit. Your team is shit. Your players are shit. And you guys were lucky to even be in the fucking final in the first place. And Alex, you can cry me a goddamn river. Nobody gives a shit about your Champions League trophies. Show me a Carabao Cup today, because you lost, right? You cry me a goddamn river. Terry, respectfully, I'm out of here.
Cheers, mate. Listen. They certainly did. They certainly did bottle it today. Indeed, Cam. I know you're a bit like me. You'd have been watching that game today as a Man United fan, and you'd have been wanting Chelsea probably to win. But why do you think in that extra time Chelsea sat back and defended the way they did?
Poch is a bloody coward. That's the only. I'm sitting. So I wanted Chelsea to win because I bet on them too. I bet on them last night. I'm like, to lift the trophy, because this whole week I've been saying it, and I meant it. I said it to Andrew last week. I said it before we even got here. I truly believe, like, this was before any injuries. I'm like, Chelsea's the favorites going in for everything that was up against Liverpool when it came to they're fighting for the league. They had the midweek game. They had kind of you didn't know who was going to play. And then I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh, everyone's out. I'm gonna double down. That's how confident I was in Chelsea for the first time in 3 years. Everybody knows I hate Chelsea Football Club. I really do. I hate Liverpool too, but I just have a disdain for Chelsea because of their fans. And the only reason I came on here is because I just wanted to say something, and I really wanted Don and maybe Chance to see it back. Maybe I'll clip it up and send it to myself. Don't ever speak to me about my club ever fucking again. Ever again. I don't want to hear a word from Don. I don't want to hear a word from Chaz, mainly Chaz, not even Don. I don't want to hear a word from any of you, man, about my club, because your club is embarrassing. At this point, I'm watching, sitting there, can't comprehend how not a single man can get any, like, the amount of chances, the Enzo, you said it perfectly. What a clown move. What are you doing trying to backheel a ball? And when Cole Palmer's sitting right there, you just had to kick, that was it. And it was easy. He had the whole net to aim for, but he probably would have missed anyway. That's how embarrassing this club is. So I just came on because I wanted to rant, because I'm so pissed off that I lost money, and then I also had to watch Liverpool win this final. That hurt me more than anything, because
I said the same thing.
Like, but they deserved it.
I've never liked Poch. I've never really liked him. I've got a personal dislike for him now because he made me celebrate a Liverpool goal. I genuinely celebrated a Liverpool goal. I was sitting here in my office, right? And you all saw my tweets. I wanted Chelsea to win. I thought there were some really dubious decisions that went against Liverpool in the game. The biggest being Conor Bradley being sent off for doing nothing, for doing nothing wrong. It was weird. But in that last 30 minutes, I'm sitting here screaming at the screen, thinking, hang on, why on God's green earth are you not attacking this beleaguered, inexperienced team? Or at the very least trying to win. And I just sat there and was like, Liverpool winning this. It was written in the stars from that moment in time. You lost my son. Our brother's coming again. Where's Jackson? So, yeah, look, I agree. Look, I want to hear from
He's probably played for Liverpool. He's probably played for Liverpool at Wembley.
yeah. He was on the bench today. My Jackson was at 3 years old.
Terry, can I just go a few minutes and then go because I have
of course you can, bro.
Yeah, why I came here is one thing, right? I have been here twice, and when I speak there, some people say, "Oh, you're waffling." Terry, if you remember the last stream when Chelsea were smirking and that fraud Don came in here, I don't know where he is today. You say he's at the game. He was panicking, being triggered. I told him, Terry, I said this: you've done this against City. But this is nothing. This is not anything to build on because everybody on the panel was like, oh, we're going to build on this. After this, we're going to do this. I told them, don't get excited. What's going to happen is you're going to go somewhere and get embarrassed again. This is what's happened today. And last time when I came and I was pissed off that City has drawn twice to this team, some of the Chelsea fans were saying this is disrespect. No, I was still being disrespectful in general as to your club, as a club. It's just your team is useless. They have proved to us they're useless. And when City dropped points, I was embarrassed as a City fan saying, how dare we drop points to these guys? Some of the kids, by the way, I'm watching TV, their parents have come and picked them up from the ground. Some of the kids' parents have picked them up from the ground right now because they can't stay for a late time.
Patrick, they went on a school bus back.
I know, they did. And you guys were there. As a full team, you couldn't even pass at all. And Conor Gallagher, I'm sorry, I've never seen a football player, all he knows how to do is run. But Chelsea fans, I am happy this has happened to you. And I'm so excited. And as Terry, I don't like Liverpool, but somehow I was excited looking at these kids playing against you guys, making you guys look like a lower division team. So anyway, Chelsea fans, and Don, wherever you are, I know you're listening to this, hold that. And I hope tonight you keep watching that over and over again and it goes playing in your head and you dream about it tonight. Know that Liverpool under 16 dunked on you. So hold that. Goodbye.
Thank you, Patrick. We are going to come back to Liverpool in a bit. We've got a lot of super chats about them. So Liverpool boys, stay with us. I'm going to go to Winter Surfer first. A shocking... Again, I want to be fair. I want to be fair. And I want to be fair here. I didn't think you were that bad in the 90 minutes. I thought you held your own at times. You grew into the game. You had chances. But the extra time for me was just, if you could put a performance next to the name of Poch, that would be it. Give me your thoughts on the game, how it went, and how you ended up losing, mate. Speak to us.
I just want to say this first for the deaf people at the back. I don't blame Poch for the missed chances. I just want to say that right now. I don't blame him for the missed chances. But why in every half did we start slow? In every half, we started slow. The first half, you might say it's nerves. Second half, slow and extra time. And when someone says to me, these players aren't playing for Poch, they are. They're following his instructions to the T. Again, set pieces again. What is his obsession with putting Chilwell on every tall player an opposition player has? He did it for the 2 goals. The one that was disallowed, and there's nothing. Why was he playing for penalties? We were doing well at the end of the second half. Carry that momentum into extra time. We were the better side finishing that game. We had them on the ropes, and then for some reason he thinks, "Oh, I'll take it to penalties." What? That is Spurs mentality, and we've bought Spurs mentality, and he's pumping that into the players. There you go, hold. But you know, it's again. That's why we keep people are saying Poch out. I hope everyone now understands what we're talking about. He did it last week against City with his cowardice, and he's done it again in a cup final. And he will keep doing it and keep doing it because that's all he knows. He panics all the time, and he'll go to his natural instincts of holding back. I blame this. This is just again. It's just a repeat of nearly the entire whole season. When we get into a position, Poch puts a handbrake on all the time, or he does something that just messes it up. I actually was glad he started with the same team, and I was happy with that. That's the one thing he didn't get wrong. But it's just, again, he's just not good enough, Terry. He's just, the attributes of an elite coach is not repeating the same mistakes, and he's doing the same mistakes, so he's not an elite coach.
Winter Surfer, just to add on to what you said, because I think what you said is very fair. Like, I do agree that you can't blame Poch for the missed chances, especially with Gallagher, what Enzo tried to do and stuff like that. But I have to say this, and this is where I know Don is going to get a lot of cooking. If you ask Don, was this the starting lineup that he wanted or playing in the right positions? Most Chelsea fans would have said yes. Most Chelsea fans would have said yes. So you already got a good base to start.
Speak for yourself, man. Speak for yourself.
Okay, fair enough. But I would say most Chelsea fans would say that it will be a good base to start on. So there's no excuse in that. My thing is that in the extra time, when Liverpool were tired and they had to bring on kids, you let Liverpool have the ball.
Yep.
That is embarrassing. When you had more experience, even though you bought kids in the beginning, they have more experience than our team. Yet, you let them have the ball. We look the more dangerous.
That's because I
a
believe
generational bottle drop.
He was playing for a penalty shootout.
Yeah,
I
totally agree. That was really interesting. I make notes throughout the course of the game around, what I think, what I feel. When we were close to 90 minutes, I honestly sat there and thought, if somebody wins it in the last moment, it was one of those games where I was personally going to come on and say, what a great game of football. Barring some missed chances, there's not too much to criticize because I thought it was an even game. Both teams, it's the extra time where it threw me.